offense. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. His first pass falls incomplete. Fails to find his running back. And now they face 2nd down.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Throwing again is Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
You are X.
Jackson now on 3rd. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked up by Dax Hill. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11 MT. Tahat.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Right, Eddie. Stop.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, No look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
13. He turned it. 180.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got some room to work. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
180.
Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 7, Bengals 3. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Brown again. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. Out. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Air it out on 3rd. Taken in by Chase, left side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
11.
They send a man in motion. They're going for it. Here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. It's a race down the right side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals hold a slim 2-point lead early. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, report. Report. You.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All right. We change it. Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Lamar now from the gun. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
All right. You. No, we change it.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. The Bengals are out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
180. 180. Finish it.
They'll run here with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
13.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He brings it in. He almost gets to the 5. It goes out at the 6.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
We change it.
Now Jackson has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oops, knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Burrow from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go. Sahad. 11. Sahad.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight and forced the throw away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Defense showing blitz. Burrow. This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone and things happen so fast makes those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Again, it's Burrow. This is a heater going deep. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good, to get into that rhythm, and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10.
Shot. No, we changed it.
Here's Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Complete to Diggs out left. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, Henry. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson looking to throw. Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Lying down the middle with Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Offense in the hurry up here.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 29-yard line.
Hey, report! Report!
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Pass is good at the 9. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 17. Bengals 13.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 180. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now Burrow. Connects on the crosser. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Come on, ready?
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
What's this say? Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
180. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
3rd and long. Here's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Burrow now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Oh, that's can. Stop. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Right in.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Sack down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's get set. Right 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Stop.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Come on, ready? 11 mighty! 11 mighty! Here we go. 180! It's hot!
Motioning him from the slot right. Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And it's Bourne with a catch out right. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. Into a great play.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
11 MT, Kate!
Brings up second and goal at the Ravens 1-yard line.
Brown can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down. 0-1. Yikes.
Timeout taken by the Ravens. That means their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson add the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
Ravens 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
180! Sit on! 180! Hey! You! Go! Sit up! What is it? Go!
First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Stop!
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and stop this one off. And he's stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He finds Diggs right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Lamar now from the gun. It's great flying through the air rush, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going with King Henry here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has it in close. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Looks like the Bengals got it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And there's Brown to start the drive. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Gun. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Stop.
Burrow on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Throw left side, and Gesicki has it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Putting a receiver in motion. Again, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
You change it. 13.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Jackson looking to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Lamar off the play fake. Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They run it with King Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 8-yard
Following that
line.
little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Get hot! Get hot! 180! No, we changed it.
A draw now. This is Henry. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Owens out and cut on the right side. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds...
Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a blocked extra points on the play.
Didn't have to climb very high, Kate, up the mathematics ladder to understand the impact of that run. That block keeps this a 2-score game. So even though you give up a touchdown, you're still in total control. What a disaster to see that kick block right there.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11. Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here we go.
Give on second, it's Brown. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
On 1, right?
One quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the fourth. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run again with Brown. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
180. 11.
Burrow now on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
180. Get hot. Hey. Get up.
Here's Lamar. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, Ozzy! You. Get up!
Jackson to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Alpha, sit on! You change it. Go ahead.
From the gun, Jackson. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
You. 180. Report. 180. 180. Middle. There you go. Get hot.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. He's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10.
So first and 10 now from the 30. It's Henry on the carry, and he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
180! 180!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. They did it! He made the interception! Jordan battled with the INT. And the Bengals have some new life in the fourth.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here we go.
Brown on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Get set. 11. Can. Stop.
Now Burrow. Got a man. It's Gesicki. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go.
The first down carry for Brown. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. Play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Stop. 180. What is that? Stop.
He's back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
A 56-yard attempt.
That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And they're going to stay in chase mode, down by 3.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10.
Sit on. 180.
Oh, we changed it.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
180. Hey.
Lamar now from the gun. This one's to Andrews outright. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
180. Finish shot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's brought down at the line.
specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Shot! 180! 180! What a shot! Middle. I got him. Back to back. You are X.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens up by just a couple of points. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready?
They give right side to Henry. And he only gets this one down to the 9. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
At the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Sit hard! 180! Middle.
Running once more with Henry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready, shot! Sit hard! Ozzy! Sit hard! Go ahead. Hey, Ozzy! Sit hard!
We're looking to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle.
7-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11. Gun.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. He will get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180.
Setting up to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set. 180.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing
Here we go.
because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
180. 180.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he flips it on 4th, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. This one's sent up for Lamar. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And before we step away, Brock, you and I were talking about this last night at dinner, and I just want everyone to know the chance to play on this day in an NFL